watching the puddles and the rhythm of the sleep. You sent 10 messages since the sun went down, telling me you're hollow, telling me you'll drown. But I remember the night you said I was too much, the way you used to flinch away from my lightest touch. You wanted the open road and the air of being free. Now you're choking on the space that you put between you and me. You're talking about forever, like it's a word you just found, like you didn't leave it bleeding on the cold hard ground. You say you've changed the locks and you've cleared out the ghosts, but I'm the one who's haunted by the things I love the most. You're standing on my doorstep with your heart in your sleeve, but it's hard to trust a person who is so ready to leave. The rain is soaking through your coat, making you look small, but I'm the one who had to learn how to survive it all. And now you beg for my return, like a lesson you finally learned, looking for a fire in the places that you burn. You're down on your knees, praying for a second start, trying to find the pieces of my jagged, guarded heart. But sorry is a bandage on a wound that's way too deep, and I got promises to myself that I finally have to keep. It's a bitter kind of irony, a bridge you had to burn. Now you're the one who has to beg for my return. You tell me that the silence is louder than a scream, that you're waking up in terror from a lonely, empty dream. You miss the way I made you laugh, the way I knew your mind, but you're only missing the comfort that you left behind. You don't miss me, you just miss the way I loved you, the way I put your shadow, every single thing above you. Now you're realizing that the world is cold and wide, and you're looking for the warmth that you cast aside. I spent months in the dark, trying to find the light. I spent 1,000 hours just trying to survive the night. I pleaded for you to stay, I begged you not to go, but you were already gone, more than you'll ever know. Now the tables have turned and the sky is falling down, and you're the one who's gasping, trying not to drown. How does it feel to be the one left waiting in the rain? How does it feel to be the one who's begging for the to burn. Now you're the one who has to beg for my return. I'm closing the curtain, I'm turning off the light. I hope